Reseller Clickbait Podcast, episode 30.
What's going on, Ken? SSKPromo. It's Jimmy Old School Flips.
Hey.
Another episode of the Reseller Clickbait Podcast.
Yeah, hey, happy Cyber Monday, Jimmy.
Is it Cyber Monday?
It is.
Am I supposed to be shopping online tonight?
Yes, you are supposed to be shopping
All right.
right now,
And
actually, rather than.
one of the things I said I was going to do is shop on other eBay stores, so I'm going to do that tonight then.
Yes, I have. I've been seeing some people already bringing that up. Maybe if they were looking for an item, putting it out there in their post or whatever.
Right.
And so if somebody had it in their store, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do some eBay shopping today.
eBay Cyber
And
Monday shopping. Yeah, that'll be fun.
yes, and
I'm going to send links to all my family. Hey, buy this for me. And then when you send a message, say, hey, you reseller YouTuber person. That is Old School Flips. Give them a shout out.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we'll put our links to our stores down in the bottom.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to buy something from us today, we would appreciate that.
Right.
So yeah, Thanksgiving is over. So we are up to the Christmas season. We'll talk more about Thanksgiving later, but because everybody's here for one thing and one thing only, this special episode after Thanksgiving, Christmas time, and that is, of course, World Cup soccer. All right. So
yeah, that's not it at all.
No,
I was like waiting for some big reveal, and it's soccer.
I can't think of a topic that I would least like to talk about.
Let's talk about how great your beard is looking and how bad. Look at this.
This
gray hair I got going right here, and for some reason it goes to the side like crazy for some reason.
You popped up. I thought you were growing your own Santa beard for the season.
Yeah, I need to fix this. Look, it's all.
Yeah, it's a little bit
terrible.
Were you out in the wind? Was it windy there, or did you? It's just the way that it grows.
It's from. I had my head out the window and turned to the side.
Jimmy was on a car ride today. He just hangs his head out.
Yep, that's what happened. That's what it looks like.
But as the thumbnail suggests for this show, it is Santa beard reveal. I've been working on this.
I gotta make this thumbnail. Still.
Yes,
we're recording it. All right.
Okay.
So I gotta make a Santa reveal thumbnail.
This is yes. Fun. So I got this is my current look right here.
Right here.
And we're going to do, by the magic of editing, which, well, it's not really magic. It's not like David Copperfield showed up at Jimmy's house.
Giving away our secrets, all right? That's
right. Magic. So we are okay.
Cue the
Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
Make me big. Make me big.
You want me to cue the music too? All right.
Yes. All right. Okay. Here we are. Current look right here. And the Santa beard reveal.
Don't be peeking around the corner. Stay right there.
Start the music, Jimmy. The big reveal, Santa beard 2022. Jimmy.
Holy smokes, man. Wow.
What do you think?
What was that process like getting that bleached? Is it bleached?
It is bleached.
Holy. So those of you listening, we have we should have done a play-by-play. So now we've done the reveal. He's got the full bleached beard. Ken's beard is completely white. Mustache is white. Eyebrows are white. So we're going to talk hair.
Yes, everything.
Wow. So we got
everything above the neck, I should say. I was asked that.
It wasn't a full dip, huh?
Yeah. A full dip.
That would be painful, I would imagine. So what's that process like? What was that like getting your entire beard and mustache and eyebrows bleached?
It was it gets to be a little bit painful of a process. It took about 3 hours
total. Who does it? Who
Actually,
does it? Do you
my
do it?
my sister does it. She
Okay.
is a beautician,
All right. Cool.
licensed beautician, and so she gets all the correct products and stuff to bleach it out, and it's a matter of,
So how
this stuff that's like a two-step, a powder and a cream that get mixed together, and
how about your senses, like the smell and the taste? Because I mean, you have to get it in your nose and in your mouth, or do you not? Or is she that? I guess you don't have to if she's that good. Maybe not. I don't know. Never had that
yeah.
done, so I don't know.
Yeah, and it doesn't get in my mouth or up my nose, but there's
Like
a
the
strong, like,
vapor or something, right?
ammonia sort of a smell that, will make your eyes water,
Yeah.
for a good bit, and, almost this year, it wasn't too bad. I remember last year, it was, like, basically choking me, those fumes. We changed up the products just a little bit this year,
Right.
and,
And that's what I meant. I
wasn't
should
as
have
bad.
clarified. I meant like the vapor has to get in your nose and in your mouth, not the actual
Yes.
product. I
Yeah.
imagine she's good enough to make sure that doesn't happen when she dyed it, but I'm asking like the vapor has to. Ooh,
Yeah, it's, and it burns. We use, like, basically the highest level that, you can use on your skin, and because it's actually supposed to be for your scalp
right.
and not for your face, so,
Hmm.
um,
Any
it
kind of
doesn't.
irritation or anything like that?
Yeah, it's irritating because we actually have to do the process twice the first time because, my some of my hair is dark, and it's a little bit that I can't tell if it's that way. It looks a little yellowish in this, with the lights and stuff that I have here, but it is whiter than what I'm seeing on the screen.
Okay.
But we do it once, go through the process, which it's you put it all on, you just have to keep combing it through, and then it just has to sit. We put Walmart bags and stuff over my head so it doesn't dry out,
Right.
and then you have to wait for probably, 30, 45 minutes with that stuff on there just burning your skin,
I'm just picturing
and,
like the Walmart bag, like
and
superimposing onto the beard, like the transferring, and when you done, you pull the bag off, it says Walmart
it's got
across your beard or something like that. Again, that's just my childish brain thing, but I can picture it. Like so
I
for some chemical reason, the Walmart came off the bag.
that
It's
would be hilarious, and just permanently stained it, Walmart. Or just like Alma or something, Almar across
Walmart
there.
or art or something like
Yeah. "Hey, what's up, Art?
hey,
You
heart.
look a lot like Santa." I am going to put out a video. I filmed the whole process,
Oh, that's cool.
and I'm putting out a video later this week,
Decade.
just kinda showing, in a fast time, I'll speed that up because nobody wants to sit and watch me get my beard colored for 3 hours. But, yeah, we do the whole process and then rinse it all out, shampoo, sit back down, and do it all again. And the second time is much more of a painful process because, your pores are all opened up,
Ugh,
and it's just every time that she combs through it, it's painful and it starts to burn. And last
wow.
year when we did it, you're supposed to put, like, around the edges of your eyes and beard, like Vaseline, so that it doesn't, get. And
Yeah.
we didn't do that last year, and my
Uh-oh.
whole face up in here was just burnt,
Oh,
and
no.
which was
Alright,
not a
so
good look for 3 or 4 days. But
so
here is
the question
yes.
has to be, explain to us why you put yourself through this. Tell us what you're gonna do with this new look. I mean, it's a good reason, and it sounds
It
like fun, so we have to explain to everybody why you put yourself through this. Like, what what makes you do it?
Well, it is, somewhat selfish for me to kinda spread festive Christmas cheer. I do have a few actual professional Santa gigs coming up, which I'm
Right.
going to, pursue that a little more this season and a lot next season. Shout out to Barry Thrifty Santa, who I've talked with a lot. He's the real deal. I think I mentioned him before. Gave me a lot of real good pointers. But I do it just to get smiles
Yeah.
at Christmas when I'm out at the stores. This is pretty much my attire for the month of December. You
Now,
know,
do you have
I've
a
got,
do you have a red jacket too, like a coat?
I do. I have a red jacket that kind of has that some white like Sherpa fur in
Sherpa?
the
Yeah.
hood
Oh, cool.
and
Do you hand
so
out candy and stuff? Like, just do you carry
I do.
candy? Oh, yep.
I carry a little pouch full of candy canes with me, and when I'm, going into Walmart or into, anywhere just out and about running errands, into the post office, uh, and if I get a big smile and a Merry Christmas, a lot of people, "Hey, Santa," and, they get a candy cane, and that brings even, a bigger smile, and then the little ones, that a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
them shy away, behind mom, and
Yeah, yeah.
and, you get the stares, and you'll see the people that just smile when you're walking by, or I like pulling up to the stop signs
Yeah.
and or
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
stoplight, and the car pulls up like a little bit, that, or you pull up past them and they look over and see you, and then you'll see them just like inch up,
Yeah.
kind of stare over, and
That
I'm
happens
just
to
always
me normally anyway. They're like, "This
that's an
weirdo."
what's up with this guy? But I do it just to spread Christmas cheer, and if I can if I can do it a little bit to supplement income in the month of December, here in the fourth quarter, add to that. That's an avenue that I'm going to, because it can be very lucrative to
Huh.
to do that,
Now,
to be a Santa.
I think you should make your own TikTok. This time of year, I feel
Okay.
like now maybe it would be like a seasonal TikTok, but I think it would be very
Yeah.
successful. Everybody's watching Christmas TikTok stuff on this time
Yeah.
of year. I matter of fact, I saw a Santa on my
Uh-huh.
TikTok today. I don't remember exactly what the video was about, but I instantly thought this guy is doing what Ken does,
Yeah.
seasonal Santa, and he's got a TikTok. Hmm.
And I have thoughts in my head. I always have tons of thoughts in my head about ideas, things that I want to do when I'm out and about. The difficulty that I have sometimes with doing some of those things is I really need a second person. I need a camera operator to be, if I just have my GoPro on or my camera, you don't really see me
Right.
interacting with folks or doing things. But I'm going to work at that. I'm going to try to come up with some ideas and really, play with this for the month of December. I noticed, Jimmy, that you didn't play any intro song. I thought maybe some "Here Comes Santa Claus" or maybe,
Oh, I
"Must
should have
Be
sang
Santa."
because we said
That's
cue the music, right?
yes,
And then there was just crickets instead.
no music, and we can always add that in editing, but it's I should come up with my own Christmas song.
Well,
Is what Because
yeah, I
that's
mean,
what I think,
I'm gonna have to
Christmas music.
do some editing magic anyways at the beginning of the video. So if you
So,
want some music, let me know. And then
okay.
you're gonna sound mean when people are listening and watching this because there was music there. So now I have to put it in there. And it's
Uh,
gonna be like, oh, that's a that's a mean Santa right there. He's calling Jimmy out when
be
Jimmy
like,
put music there.
see those
So I'm gonna
commercials for
put
that,
he's a mean one.
Mr. Grinch.
That's the music I'm gonna put there.
Okay, Jimmy, quick trivia question.
Uh-oh.
How long of a pole wouldn't you touch the Grinch with? Jimmy's thinking.
I don't know.
He's
Oh
going through
wait,
all the lyrics. He's thinking. I can
I
see the smoke.
the song, right? I know they say that.
Yes.
I don't know
I
exactly.
wouldn't touch you with a
No.
39 and a half foot pole.
You know,
39.
I actually don't like
Don't
the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey.
really.
Not a fan, and my kids love it. They grew up watching it. Not a fan at all. But I grew up watching
Yeah,
the cartoon one.
yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy that Grinch movie. I like the one with Jim Carrey myself. It's
Interesting.
thorough, Thurl Ravencroft
Who?
is the man that sang the original.
How do you say that first name again?
Thurl, Thurl. Thurl Ravenscroft
Earl.
sang the original Grinch song, from the cartoon.
Yeah.
And what else was Thurl Ravencroft known for? He was also the voice
Voice
of
of the Snowman.
no,
I don't know. That's
he was
Earl.
the
Wait. Who was the voice of the Snowman? Earl or something like that, wasn't
the snowman on Rudolph.
it? Yeah.
Isn't that
I'll be like
come
Dave. I'm
on.
gonna be like Dave on Trash to Cash, and I'm gonna be over here typing and looking it up. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
not as
but don't
fast as
tell
you.
me first. Leon Redbone.
Who?
I'm gonna guess. It was either that or it was Burl Ives. It was
That's the
probably
name I was trying
Burl
to think of.
Ives.
That's the name. I
Okay.
said Earl. Burl,
Yes.
same thing,
Burl
right?
Ives, I think, was the voice of the snowman on the Rudolph claymation. Man, we need to have a
Burl.
whole Christmas trivia show.
Burl
Oh,
Ives. I was
Burl
right,
Ives.
even though I said Earl something. I
But
still count that as being right.
so
Burl
for
Ives.
anybody that's
I'm sorry.
interested in my fun fact there, Thurl Ravencroft, Croft or whatever it was, he was also the voice of the original Tony the Tiger.
That's great.
They're great. So if you listen to those two voices side by side, you'll
Don't
go,
you love it
hey,
when you're
yeah.
trying to tell a fun fact and Jimmy takes it down some other Burl Ives road? And you're like, can I just get my fun fact in, bud? Can you shut up
It's
for a second?
it's all about Burl Ives the whole Christmas season.
Yeah,
And
I
it's all
love it.
about me and my Santa beard. My
I was
Santa
so
beard kind of
close
has
when I said Earl. I'm so mad that I didn't
were
say Burl.
Earl Ives.
Earl
Burl
Bives.
Ives.
Burl. Now you're gonna mess with my head. Earl Bives.
But I need to write my
So
own Christmas
speaking of the
song.
fourth
Yes.
quarter,
Ooh,
the
yes.
Trash to Cash podcast, they always make fun of the fact that the fourth quarter is like
Yes.
nothing special. I disagree. My fourth quarter, because of the kind of inventory I have, is amazing. But it is the fourth
Yes.
quarter where we just
Yeah.
had a holiday. We did a holiday live special for Thanksgiving. That was pretty cool.
That was fun. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, we started out, we talked about, Thanksgiving was over and we're past, it's like Cyber Monday today. We're into the shopping holiday season, but
Yep.
the Thanksgiving show was a blast. We
I
had
was
to go
laughing, man.
solo. I had to go
Solo.
solo.
We had to go solo, but there was two of us. So that
Yes.
was an interesting solo.
We were a solo
guestless.
duet.
Solo duet.
There you go. Guestless for that one. But man, the chat was fun.
Yep.
It was just we talked about a lot of fun traditions. I forgot a couple traditions that we have at Thanksgiving, like the yearly Thanksgiving charades. We always play Thanksgiving charades, and we have for years. And
he's gonna cry, folks.
I'm not going to cry,
he's
but
holding back tears right now. I can see
we have
it.
a traveling trophy for the winner of the Thanksgiving family charades that has never left my house.
See,
for
look, he's getting
years.
It's
See,
not the bleach, folks. He's getting choked up.
it's I've never lost the Thanksgiving and this year I was bested by my niece Tiffany. She whooped us
Good job,
all.
Tiffany. Good job.
And actually I was
Little
tied
humble
for
pie.
third place.
Third place?
Tied for third place. Yeah, I couldn't even like
Tied?
pull it off on my own for
Oh, my
third.
goodness.
I tied with my my nephew-in-law, Andrew. My sister had a solid second place finish.
Good job.
And
Good job to your
and
sister
it was just
and to
but it
your
was a
niece.
ton of fun. Now, after we had decided we're going to do 3 rounds. Okay, after 3 rounds, that was it. And we thought it was going to take a lot longer. That's why we only picked 3. And then all of a sudden we blew through 3 rounds and it's like, okay, we're done. We everybody still wanted to play. So we awarded the trophy to my niece, Tiffany. Shout out to the chief. And then we kept playing. Now, had we been keeping score in the subsequent rounds, it would have been no contest.
Here we go.
I toasted them all. There was because we played the second time where if you got the clue, you were the one that went up and gave the next clue. Man, I might as well have just had a chair on stage. I was just up there the whole time.
Even in defeat, folks, he has to proclaim victory.
Yeah, it's like every other time. Yeah, oh, of course I do. Of course I do.
We played some Monopoly. So my boys,
yes.
like we don't have any traditions like that, but my boys discovered Monopoly
Okay.
through one of their, like we played it when they were kids, but they didn't like it. But now that they're
Yeah.
older, they played it with one of their friends and they love it, right?
Okay.
And so they're like, they're like talking all this smack, and they kicked my butt.
Really?
They
Well,
totally kicked my butt in Monopoly. I was the first one out, and I'm pretty good at Monopoly, and I was like literally bankrupt, the first one bankrupt.
well, the key to playing Monopoly is to be the banker.
I was the banker.
Oh, and you didn't steal money?
Heck no. Come on.
No.
I got shellacked. Or decoupaged
Really?
or something like that.
Okay. I want to hear in the comments down below. I want to see, number one, if you are a fan of Monopoly. Okay, because that's one of those games people kind of either love it or hate it, because it can take a long time. And I also want to know, Jimmy, I'm going to ask you in a second. I also want to know, what's your piece? What's your go-to piece that you like to play with? So I want to see that in the comments. Fan, yes or no, and what's your go-to piece?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
So, bonus of being a reseller, I happen to have a brand new Monopoly game on my shelf.
Okay.
That was for sale that I ended listing, and we opened it up, and that's what we played.
Okay.
And it's a more modern version. I don't remember it's like called Classic Edition or something like that, but it's a modern version of Monopoly, whatever.
Okay.
There's no cowboy anymore.
Oh yeah, the cowboy riding
so the cowboy is my go-to. It was a cowboy, right, on the horse.
Yeah.
There's a cat now.
What?
Well, at least in this version. So I was like, I'm the cowboy. That's, I just yelled it from across the room when they were setting it up. And I sit down, I'm like, where's my game piece? And they're like, well, you said you were the cowboy. There's no cowboy in here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's got to be a cowboy. Sure enough.
Okay,
no
Jimmy.
Cowboy.
I'm going to send you this.
I need that.
Right here for your
So I wasn't
gameplay.
delusional, because I was like, am I delusional right now? And so I started off. So that's my go-to piece. Now,
the cowboy.
I have a brother who's 14 months older than me.
Okay.
And there was many a fights.
Yes.
Over the cowboy.
Okay.
And usually, because he was older and smarter, he won the fight. He would So the car was my second go-to. So, but I went to the dog. I was like, since there's no horse, I'll be the dog. But huge mistake, if you ask me, on Monopoly's part. The dog and the cat look very similar. So my wife went with the cat, or my son went with the cat. And so, we were moving each other's pieces. And finally, I was like, no more.
Okay.
Like, this is so confusing. Like, we kept mistakenly grabbed the cat when it was his turn, or my turn, and the dog because they're the same size, same shape. So I switched to the car. That was a really long answer to your question, but I felt like it had to be said.
Well, you had to get that backstory of your brother thumping on you to take the cowboy.
So I think I was the car a lot as a kid, because I didn't get the cowboy very often.
Yeah, everybody always wanted the car. That seemed to be one of the
I remember my mom always being that thing that goes over your thumb. What's that called?
Thimble.
Thimble. My mom was always the thimble. I remember that. And I don't know what my sister picked.
Now, I always like, because pretty much everybody uses
kind of guy.
Call the car. Well, you know what? I'm not. I was, but I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. It's over here. I was.
He's fumbling around his Monopoly pieces, folks.
I was a top hat guy. Boy, you'd think we set this up, or that we even knew what we were going to talk about. I just so happened this is you talked about trash cash. This is a, a Kevin Commonwealth, when in doubt, part it out sort of thing. And so I just so happen to have this little container over here of, uh, you know,
Oh yeah.
got a
No, we did
rope
not
and a
plan this, folks.
revolver
he's
from
got the
Clue.
he's got the
Got
Clue pieces. That's Dan's game. Dan likes
the
the movie
candles. I
Clue.
I love
I think
Clue.
that's his favorite movie. If I remember correctly, Clue is his favorite movie, and he likes that game a lot.
Yes,
What was I gonna say?
Professor Plum.
I was gonna say something about. I forgot. I done
But yeah,
did forgot.
Monopoly. So who won? Who won the family Thanksgiving Monopoly
My
game?
oldest son Kobe ended up winning. It was coming. It was. He wiped out my youngest son. They were close, but then he had he had
Boardwalk and Park Place.
4 houses on a green property, which is on the
Okay.
same lane as the boardwalk.
Yeah.
And my youngest landed on there, and he was literally going to have to sell all his houses back and mortgage all his properties. And he's like, I give up. And
I'm
then
done. Yeah, because the next time around the board, you're done.
yeah, and my wife wasn't doing great, so she was like, Kobe won. So Kobe
Yeah.
won. And what's funny is halfway through the game, Kobe was like, kind of, I lost. Like, this is, oh, you guys are getting all the good properties, and I lost. And he ended
Yeah.
up coming back and kicking our butts. It was still fun.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
joking
I love
around.
playing board games.
And we don't
We
do that very often. So, like, it was kind of cool for them to come and play board games with us. I said I wouldn't cry.
yeah, usually when my family is together, there's a number of us, so we play, bigger like, card games or dice games or things like that that a lot of people can play all at one time.
Yeah.
LCR. I don't know if you ever played LCR, the dice there's an LCR on them.
I don't even
I
know what
won't
that
explain the
is.
rules. It's a fun game.
I've played
But
Farkle.
yeah, we used to play a lot of Farkle.
That's another one I have on my shelf. Actually, it hasn't been listed. It's over here. A
For
Farkle
sale.
game. No, I'm gonna keep it because we like that game too.
Yeah, that's
Even though I suck at math, it's still a
yeah.
fun game. We don't do math, but I still play Farkle. And I just like saying, "What the Farkle, buddy?
Yeah.
What's going on here?" At
Farkle, Farkle,
least
Farkle.
3 or 4 times while we're playing that dad joke is said. What
Yes.
the Farkle?
Oh,
When you
definitely.
when you're playing with your kids, you have to make that dad joke. What the Farkle are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, you
Anyway,
just don't want to slip up. So yeah,
yeah.
Thanksgiving was good. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love family game time and so Monopoly and charades and all of that. Just
Now, I want to talk
good
a little bit
time.
about the live
Yes.
because it was a blast and I had fun and we were laughing a lot.
Yes.
And your family showed up how would you describe how many of them showed up?
In
In
droves. They
droves.
showed up in
Again,
droves.
uneducated, doesn't know big words, doesn't have a big vocabulary. That we're talking about me here. They showed up in droves. And I'm gonna tell you,
Hmm?
I'm gonna ask them to pick on you as much as possible on the next one
Okay.
because you were very distracted by them. Like you were looking up a lot of stuff and I don't know if you were talking with them behind the scenes, but you were
Yeah.
noticeably distracted by, and it's fine. I want them to show up. Please show up. But I want you to like we're gonna
Really?
test how much can go back and watch it.
Well, I will have to watch because I
There's a
have not
lot of this
watched
going on.
through it. Oh, no, you know what? I was not actually on the phone doing stuff. It was probably looking over at the chat because I had the
Oh,
chat
okay.
window over here
That
rather
explains.
than the one beside the StreamYard. I had the YouTube chat over here.
Well, what's
And
good
so,
news for you is the
yes.
next show you'll be able to put the chat up on because I'm taking a huge risk, folks. Huge risk. I've given this
Jimmy's gift to
man.
me, my Christmas gift.
I'm surprised he hasn't played some of these videos that I have uploaded already. I've given Ken administrative abilities, so he's going to be able to
Be a
put
problem.
chats up on the screen.
Be a
It's gonna
problem.
be, it's gonna. You know what I want to do? I want to change the color of our
Well,
bubbles.
I was looking at the chat a lot because I'll just say we've done 2 lives so far. And I've done a couple myself, my Ken versus 10 lives. I've done like 3 or 4 of those. The one thing that bothers me when I watch a live, ooh, look at this.
Let's go a little
They're
more.
matching.
There we go.
We're doing if for the you that are for the you that are just listening, first of all, you've got to go over to the YouTube channel and check out the big Santa beard reveal. You're going to see an immediate before and after. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Channel, we are growing with the channel, and so hit that subscribe button. But
the good channels, they don't have to ask people to subscribe. I heard
we
that
are a
this
good
week.
channel,
I actually
Jimmy.
heard that someone say that, or no, I read that in a chat over the weekend.
Okay.
That good channels don't have to ask people to
Well,
subscribe.
we are a good
So,
channel, and we're still gonna ask. I don't
yeah,
care
we're
what
still
the
gonna ask.
chat
Dang it.
say.
So
But
don't forget to subscribe.
the one thing that gets me when I watch a live, now I've not done a live where there's a whole bunch of people and you're a seasoned veteran at lives. And so you do a pretty good job. But one thing that drives me nuts watching live is when somebody is way behind on the chat. When it is a chat driven show where you're interacting with the chat and people get like way behind. Now, I can't say that I'll can do that myself, but that's probably part of my distraction is
Yep.
when someone makes a comment, I like to comment on it right away. That way that because that person, they're taking their time out of their evening or afternoon or whatever to watch, and I want to acknowledge everybody. And 'cause I'm a nice guy, Jimmy.
So
So yeah.
no, go ahead.
So I want people to feel welcomed when they're in the chat and get their comment out there. So I was constantly looking ahead and maybe reading ahead of the ones that we were even
Yeah.
talking
And
about.
don't feel bad if I'm mean to you in the chat because we're actually going for a good cop, bad cop thing here. So
Yeah.
he wants to make you feel welcome and have you enjoy your time here. Well, I'm the bad cop.
And
I'm gonna be
Jimmy
mean.
just wants you to
I'm gonna
go
if you
away.
spell something wrong, I'm
He
gonna
wants
call it out. If you make a bad statement, I'm gonna say, "What are
Jimmy's
you talking about? Bad cop, or you're good." Wait, this way,
got
good
to
cop, bad cop. We're going for it on a live, so
okay.
don't feel bad. Eventually, Ken will bring it around and make you feel better.
Because and now that I have administrative access, I'm just going to be click, 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 click. Comments are going to be firing up there like crazy. But
Actually, the
that will be
strategy that most people that have one person watch the bottom keep up with the chat at all times,
yes,
and then the other person kind of like if
fill
trail
in the
behind
fun.
and read everything and try to post everything as you can. So
Uh,
we're not going to do
gotcha.
that at all because we don't want to be. We're going to start our own trend.
Yes, we're just going to click on stuff and talk at random. We don't care. But that will be on the Holiday Live Tour Christmas edition, which is going to be I'm predicting that that's going to be our biggest show of the year because
We don't
I
have a
love
guest lined up
Christmas.
yet.
We don't have a guest lined up yet, but we're
That's
going to
okay.
get some fun folks. We're going to I want to play some games, Jimmy. We're going to play some
Ooh.
games. We're going to have more of this, you know, Earl Bives trivia
Earl
that,
Bives.
but we're going to have some Christmas trivia. We're just going to do all kinds of fun stuff. I got it all in my head and half in
Man.
my head and half in your head. And really, there's not a big plan yet, but I love Christmas. That's why I do this. The big beard. That's why we're having the beard reveal right now. Jimmy's got his Santa beard going right now.
So I'm going to tell you.
Yes.
I told you in a text already.
You're a little more clean shaven than you were in the opening of this video, Jimmy.
You know what the funny thing is?
What's that?
I didn't even use I didn't use I didn't shave all the way down for that reason. Legit, when I was shaving earlier, I was like, I got to use just the beard trimmer because I can't. Because at the beginning of the video, I had a little stubble. But
That's
obviously,
funny.
that's been ruined. I forgot what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Oh, so
You were
on
going to talk about
Wednesday,
yes.
when we did the Thanksgiving live,
Yes.
we were supposed to have a big guest join us, and it's fine. Things happen. We
Yeah.
all know. And so I was in Arizona the week before,
Yes.
and this is gonna make you feel bad.
Okay.
Sonia's brother, who knows Kevin Eastman, who is one of the
Yes.
creators of the
What?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, he's one of the original creators.
Okay, we should back up there. Jimmy sends me a text and he's like, dude, I have a chance tomorrow. If I stay in Arizona an extra day, I have a chance to hang out with Kevin Eastman, like, because Sonia's
To
brother
meet
knows
him,
him,
he was
meet him, hang out,
autographing stuff for everybody that,
and
and it
like not
wasn't
just
go
not
ahead.
just like a meet and greet, like hang out. And I had to burst Jimmy's bubble because he's like, I get to hang out with Kevin, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I wish I had. So you're like, I don't know.
So I had to Google it to find out. But then I Googled it, and I was
Then
like,
you find
oh
out he's a
man,
big deal, right? Like,
he
he's
is a
not.
big deal.
And so what they did is they rented a Top Golf and they all played Top Golf together, like 7 people. It wasn't like a big party. It was like
Yeah.
7 or 8 people, and we were supposed to be part of that group, or we had the opportunity.
Yes.
But Sonia had to fly back. Didn't have the chance, but I could have stayed
And
the
hung
extra
out.
day, and while we were on the
And
live is when they were playing Top Golf.
you had the but you chose, you're like, no, I can't disappoint the
Can't do it.
fans. I gotta be there for the live. And
I
they
gotta
can't leave Ken hanging out to dry. And
I gotta
the
show you this. So,
thousands that were in attendance for the show.
where's those pictures? So, actually, I did a video. He's friends. Sonia's brother's wife is friends with his wife, like really good friends. They
Okay.
grew up together, right?
Gotcha.
So he gave Sonia's brother, all these autographed comic books by
Oh,
him.
look at that.
And
Oh,
some
wait,
of these,
I'm gonna try out my new editing skills. Wait, oh
see that
wait.
one right
I
there?
thought if I clicked on you, I would you'd make you bigger.
Oh, it's all right. So, anyways, he's got all these autographed comic books, and one of them's a super rare variant comic book, and it's autographed. It's worth, man. Anyway,
So I
anyways, I had to
appreciate
share
it.
that because I missed out on that opportunity.
That would have
It was
been
almost worth it to hang out with you, but it really wasn't. I'm not gonna lie.
in the end, yeah. I'll tell you what, you didn't hear the behind the scenes, folks, when he was like giving me grief because he didn't get to go top golfing. He didn't get to go top golfing with Kevin Eastman
Hey,
and just
I mean, I got my turtle. I mean, to me, it's a big deal. I know, like, I
oh
watched.
yeah,
If you've watched the Netflix documentary, "The Toys That Made Us," he's in
yeah.
that documentary. Like,
Oh, okay. Those are good shows. I don't think that I've seen that one.
yeah. So, yeah, I missed that. So I knew exactly who he was. Like, I was like, no. Anyway, just wanted to make you feel bad for a little bit. That's all.
I did. Well, I
Merry
felt bad
Christmas.
when you're super excited. I'm like, I don't know who that guy is.
What are you talking about? Is he related to Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood, yeah. Eastwood Ravine was named after him. What movie?
I don't know. It's
Back
funny
to the
because
Future 3.
I've never watched that all the way through, and I'm proud of it. That's the
You're
one where they're the Western, right?
Yeah.
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 Pretty proud that I've never seen that one all the way through. Is it any good?
Oh yeah. I like it. I like
Oh,
all
yeah.
3 of them. They all tie together and all the Back to the Futures are great. They
Great.
should have had a Christmas one. Back to the Future, Back to Christmas Future.
You could have been Doc
Past.
Brown as Santa in that.
Hey.
Great
Man, you just
Scott!
give me all these good ideas.
Is that a good
If I
idea?
actually acted
Doc
on
Brown as Santa? I mean, Well, I
But
guess it's a
me
great
as
idea,
Doc
kind of
Brown
like the
as
movie.
Santa.
Right? You just use great and good. Like everything's great and good to Ken, even if it's not. Like all those movies are great. He looks.
I I I think they're great.
I swear, the beard aged you a lot. I mean, if
Yeah,
you
it
just put the
does.
glasses down to the tip of your nose, good night.
What's that there? What you saying there, Sonny?
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
these are my my Santa spectacles.
Oh, those are. There's no glass. They just
There's
poked his eye
they're
out.
just for
You'll poke
show.
your eye out. Oh, I watched that new movie, the Christmas. Wait, A
Oh,
Christmas Story. Christmas?
yeah. Okay, I haven't seen it yet because it's like on just
Yeah,
on
really good.
HBO Max or something, right? And I
Uh,
don't have
yeah,
HBO
HBO
Max.
Max. It's surprisingly really good. I mean, actually, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a. It's not like Back to the Future. It's not a great movie, or Back to the Future 2 or Back to the Future 3, but it was good. Like it tied together really good.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know what's his name, the guy that plays Ralphie. What's
What's his real
the
name?
actor? Yeah, I know it.
Oh, I do
He's
not
actually
know.
been in some stuff. He's been in some of the Marvel stuff. Like
Is it Burl Ives
it is it's
or
Bur-
Leon Redbone?
Kingsley, something Kingsley.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name, Sonia? Something Kingsley or something. Anyways, you've seen the Marvel movies, the Iron Man movies?
Yeah,
Is it
those are
Iron Man
great
2?
movies.
Iron Man 2 has Jeff Bridges in it, right? Then
Yeah, with no. Is it
which
Jeff Bridges? Oh
yeah,
yeah, Jeff Bridges
he's
is the business partner.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The scientist that he has make the suit for him is the kid from that's Ralphie.
Ah, I
And so
did
like
not know
I was
that.
like, I was like, what's he been up to all these years? And he's been in that movie. He's been in
Been
some of the
building
other
robot suits.
he's been in some of the other Marvel movies, and I was surprised. I didn't even know. So he's
That
been
I
working recently. Anyway,
that is see, there's a that's a fun tie Christmassy tied in
yeah.
fun fact.
Oh, and you know who plays the mom
Ralphie
in
was
this new one?
no.
Is she's so much older now. It's the girl from Airplane, the one
Oh,
that he's in love,
Julie,
the one that he's in love with,
yeah.
the flight
Well,
attendant. She's the mom, and she does a really good job. She's really funny.
her name
I don't
was
know.
Julie in the movie, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just know she's the
Oh,
soft,
Julie
sweet.
Haggerty. That's right.
Yeah, so she
Her
plays the
name was
mom,
Elaine in the movie. Okay.
and she does a really good job. So it's really good. Yeah. I recommend watching it if you can.
Yeah, I want to try to my niece is a huge Christmas Story fan, and she asked me the other day, "Do you have HBO Max?" You know, it's like, I
Yeah.
don't want I don't have it. She wanted to come over and watch it on the big screen here at my house. And but you know, the Christmas Story house where they filmed the original one
Uh-huh.
is just like
Is that in
an hour and a
Is it
half away
really
from
in
here.
Indiana?
No, it's in up near Cleveland.
Okay.
Up near Cleveland. And it's actually for sale right
Really?
now. Yeah,
So I
the whole
wonder
property.
because it's in the movie. I wonder if it's the same one in the movie. Because it's the exact same house in the movie.
It probably is.
So
It probably
maybe
is.
the production crew bought it and now they're selling it. I don't know.
No, the somebody bought it
They would.
several years ago, and they actually restored it because it was in kind of disrepair, and
Hmm.
they restored the whole building. They restored the neighbor, the Bumpus's house
Yeah,
next
yeah, yeah.
door, and
The
there's
Bumpus.
the store that they go shop at. You know, when they go to see
Oh
Santa
yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
is
yeah.
all right there. It's all like on this. You know, it's in a regular neighborhood, but it's all in this property, and it's all for sale right now.
All right. That's cool. Yeah,
And
I mean all that stuff is in the new movie, like the store, the Santa, it's all there. Like
well,
they
I have
brought
to
it
make it
all.
a point to check it out.
And it's really good. Like he's a grown man, but he still daydreams and stuff. So it's like it's
Yeah.
really good. It's really good. Not again, not great. Like Back to the Future 3. It is really good.
But there you go. Jimmy's holiday seasonal movie recommendation. This could be a new segment for the month of December. Is Jimmy's
Also,
seasonal.
I watched the new one Spirited on Apple Plus with it's got Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
And Will Ferrell, yeah.
It's
What'd you
pretty
think?
Have you seen it?
I have not. Now, here's what I will tell you. I know somebody that did watch it, and they were like really super excited because Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, and they got about 15, 20 minutes into it, and they were like, I don't want to waste the rest of my evening.
It's a musical that none of the songs are catchy.
Yeah.
Like it's just the musical part of it is not. It was a waste of time.
Okay.
And I think it had a really good premise, and they didn't do a good job with it. It wasn't terrible.
So you're going thumbs up on the Christmas Story Christmas.
For sure. Yeah, I'll watch
thumbs
that again.
Down. Okay, we should rate these by candy canes. So you got 5 candy canes, 5 candy cane rating, and you're going to give Spirited?
No, Spirited I'll give 2.5.
2.5 for Spirited, 2.5 candy canes.
Yep. And 4 for Christmas Story Christmas. 4.5.
So 4.5. I need to.
I'm just going to beat this horse to death. If Back to the Future 3's 5 candy canes, then I will give A Christmas Story Christmas 4.5.
Well, I didn't say it was 5 candy canes. I just said it was a great movie. I love Christmas movies.
I went too far with that joke.
We get a whole month of me looking like this and talking Christmas stuff for the rest of the month.
I don't even have to show up for the shows. Like you have so many Christmas stories to tell that we're just gonna the rest of the year
traditions and fun. So I put up. Okay, here's my seasonal. I'm going to give a seasonal holiday tip. Is when you're putting up lights, check them. Check your lights before you put them up.
All right, Clark.
That's a good. But okay, but here's what drives me nuts. I got this set of lights. I put lights along like my driveway that goes back, and the neighbors have like a chain link fence that separates my drive from their property. But I put lights all along it, and all these really cool snowflakes that I made. These big snowflakes, I made them out of like coat hangers. You tie them all together, and they're really cool. I'll put a picture
everywhere, and
I'll put a picture on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram. So I got this big long strip of like these icicle type lights, and I plug them in. I check them. Everything is working. I get them all on the fence all along there. And tonight was the first night that the lights come on. Normally I have them come on the Friday after Thanksgiving, but I was busy and working, and I just finally got tonight. The lights came on, and I just happened to be standing there when they came on.
Drum roll, please.
There's like 4 sections of them that are out. George. Hey, look at this.
By the way, you got a comment that was spot on when you did that last.
I did, yes. Look at this hat. I even found a hat.
So they call that a pom-pom, right?
Yeah, but see, everybody's going to see my bald head. But I'm a genius, Jimmy. So I got this hat, and I might want to use this hat, later on for something. And so I didn't want to sew the pom-pom onto it. So I got this pom-pom. So what I did, you
just put a bunny inside of it.
I glued a magnet. Glued a magnet on the bottom, and then I just have this tiny little magnet on the inside. So now, hey, I can be.
And so now you can move it around. You could put that sucker anywhere on the hat.
Oh yeah, I could put it. Maybe that's my new look. I got the side palm going on.
You could put it in the very back, and it look like you have a little bunny tail.
A little.
Not a rabbit's tail, a bunny tail. not a rat's tail. Let's see the bunny foo-foo tail.
Okay.
Is it
Let me
gonna
see
work?
if I can do that.
Man, you look like
This is
David Letterman.
yeah, I've got that too. I've heard that too.
Oh, look at you wearing the kangaroo hat. All right, LL Cool J, take it easy. Dude, right now with your hat off, you could sign autographs as David Letterman for
David
sure.
Letterman.
100%.
Oh, I get a 2 top 10 list. That's okay. That's what we're gonna do next time. I'll take off my hat. Look at it. It's my
We're
palm
running out of
sideways
time.
now.
Do we have what are we gonna do next week?
We're gonna do everything. You're gonna have a thumbs up, thumbs down. Candy Cane seasonal holiday movie review. I'm gonna do a David Letterman style
Top 10 list.
top 10 something festive about Christmas.
Yeah, don't spoil the list. Do it
I
during
will
the
not.
show. Introduce the list. Do we
And
have a comment of the week this week?
yeah, I'm gonna do
You
comment
have
of the
that
week.
pulled up. He's looking at the other screen now. We know he's not looking at his phone. He's looking at the comments.
This is not from the Thanksgiving
Live, because we
show.
didn't get a lot of comments on that. I think we got one.
Not on that one yet, because the lives, yeah, people are commenting in the chat. So,
Now,
but
do
it
we
is getting
wanna
good views. But so going back to the previous episode 29,
Yeah.
which where Jimmy thought he was scammed, and comment of the week right out of the gate is from Tim Brown, which just so happens to be my cousin. He
Okay.
says, "I think I have found my new favorite podcast. Great job, guys." And I think this one was directed at you. Deviled eggs are okay with me any time of the year.
Yeah, and he followed
So,
that up by saying Jimmy is by far the better host.
yeah, oh yeah.
He could almost fly solo each week, and this show might be better. I think he said all of that in that comment.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't have time to read it all. See, Santa Beard Jill says Santa Beard reveal day is the coolest and most terrifying day of the year.
Because of the bleep. By the way, just so anybody listening, if you watch the Trash to Cash podcast, their comments of the week are always someone bragging about one of the hosts, right?
Yes.
So that's what my joke was about when I said that he said that I was the best host, because like Kevin will pick a comment of the week and someone bragging about him being the best host.
Yes.
And then Dave will pick one and someone anyway. So that's all I was doing there. I wasn't really talking trash.
Nobody bragged on me this week. Here was mine. Here was my comment of the week. Hi, Ken. Oh, wait, no. Let me redo that one. Hi, Ken, because it had an exclamation point at the end.
If it would have had a question mark, how would that have sounded?
Hi, Ken.
Wanted to see how good of an actor you are. You're pretty good. Not bad.
And that was my sweet Aunt Sandy, actually. Just saying, hi.
Hi, Aunt Sandy.
In the comments. So
wait.
Hey, so hopefully everybody enjoyed the Santa Beard reveal. Man, I can't wait for all the conversations coming up here during the month of December. We might not even talk anything reselling, but reselling is good this week with Black Friday, with Small Business Saturday, with
Cyber Monday.
And Cyber Monday, which is today, if you're listening to that, hopefully your folks are buying from you and you're buying from other folks on eBay, supporting the platform. Or Macari, Poshmark, wherever you're at, try to support those folks that are in the community and also on the platforms that we sell on. And Amazon, of course, everybody buys on Amazon. So
for sure.
So, Jimmy, I think this was a great show. I had fun. I'm going to have fun with this beard and doing some different YouTube, TikTok sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking for ideas. If anybody has some ideas, I'm looking forward to getting out and just spreading festive cheer to folks. Because that like I said in the beginning, it's kind of a selfish reason that I do it, because it makes me happy to make other people happy. So. So, you got anything else, Jimmy?
No, I'm going to get back. Yes, I lied when I said, why did I say no? When yes, I do. Yes, I'm going to
Yes.
get back to my what sold videos on old school resale.
Yes.
I went on vacation. I went to Arizona. And I went here and I went to Vegas, and like all the traveling messed with that channel. But I recorded a video tonight, and I'll be editing it tomorrow. And I hope to be
Sweet.
putting those videos out regularly again. So go check out Old School Resale. I'm pretty sure it's linked down below.
Yes, definitely. And looking forward to that live. I'll be on Thursday, Ken with 10 or Ken versus 10. I'll be back. I didn't do it this Thursday because of Thanksgiving. So if so inclined, check out my channel, SSKPromo, and we'll catch you next time on the Reseller Clickbait Podcast.